What's up? I'm Grizz. This is episode 21 of Death Note. If you like it all, hit the like and subscribe. Do mean a lot to me. Feel free to also stick around for the discussion, and please leave any comments about this episode or this series in general, as well as recommend other things you might want me to watch at some other point. Let's go on though with episode 21. Okay, so we're using Miso now.
これによると、アマネはエルに取り調べられたということになるが、問題はここからだ。以上のことから、アマネはキラを崇拝していると言える。
Which isn't necessarily wrong.
エルの正体はあくまでもコイルが暴くべきで、ここで我々に委ねるのは筋違いだということだろう。
エルの正体を暴くのが契約だったはずだ。コイルにも
So they're thinking he has other intentions here, and that's why they're not going to let him kind of do what he wants. Hard work out here. Damn. Bro's catching on fast. Oh no. Sorry, that is a child, I think. No, wait, that's just not. Take that all back. You would hope not, right? Got any tricks up your sleeve, Rum? You could use them, you know? Uh-oh. That's something that we're gonna have to remember for like 3 episodes from now, huh? There's a lot at play here. This is the dream team right here. Just hype her up, brother. Good shit. Alright. Now you just gotta wait and regain all your energy. Oh, this is not creepy at all, huh? Is this not, the guy that we've been working with? Who's been faking to be L? Or whatever name he was using? Is that not him? They look similar, I don't know. I think so. That is correct. That is also correct. That is also correct. I think it is him. That would only make sense. Yeah, your response as well to that gave it away. Okay, yeah, it is. It is. So what exactly is he trying to get her to come out and say here? Yeah, so they're all in on this. Oh, that. It kept me fucking caged up for 50 weeks and then nothing happened. No. Yeah, and you're behind the... It was kind of distorted. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. That's what I said when he came in. I was like, this is kind of scary. Wait, that's him, right? That's him. The new one. He's definitely just gonna pull up in here like some absolute creep, huh? Oh. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Are you gonna have time to explain everything? I don't know why I thought that they got their memories back the moment it happened. I don't know. Everyone's your friend, Misa. Yeah, I mean, no shit.
片っ端からさばいているが、前のキラは殺意のなかったもの、誤って人を殺してしまったもの、情状酌量の余地のあるものに対しては極力裁きを下る。
That's like not true in the slightest, but alright. You tried justifying it that way, but you stopped everybody in your way.
ヤガミライトはキラだ。ライトは今何をしている？そしてミサもキラと
じ、いやそれ以上の力を持っている。
Greater power.
その力でミサはキラである八神ライトに近づくことに成功した。
ライトがキラでミサが第二のキラ。
There you go, putting it together
い
quick.
やそうだったが正しい。しかしこの状況はすべてライトの作戦通り。
He planned for all of this.
死ぬほど好きか。
If so, I follow you.
あなた本物だね。
Rem really just sticking up for me no matter what here,
言う
huh?
ことすべて信じるよ。愛してるよ。死ぬほど。それにライトがキラでミサもキラで二人でキラしてたなんて。
It's like we have a special bond that nobody else can have.
変わらないなミサ。そのライトへの気持ちも一生変わらないだろう。
Doesn't seem like a...
私ももうミサの幸せはライトについて。
I guess that's a good way of putting it by Rem, that no matter what it's been through here, she really hasn't
レム
changed.
だ。これから面接に戻ればミサには誰がキラなのかわかるはずだ。こいつは特に信用。
If Rem's just not there, that'd be nuts. Never mind. Yeah, okay, so it was a...
樋口がキラ。最悪。
I'm gonna have to go back and look at like the meetings they have and see if he was actually one of the ones who was within them, or if he's just kind of somebody who works for the company but not attends them. I don't know. I don't think that really plays an important part at all, but I am curious.
疲れたっと。
どうでした？
四つ葉はミサさんの各方面での
I
広
love
告
that
採
she
用を
just
決めま
did
した。
that.
そうですか。
メルアド教えたら、あの7人のうちの3人がプライベートの誘いをしてきたよ。
なんだと？
この誘いに乗っていって探っていけばいいのね。まさに計算通り。
いや、作戦は中止だ。
ライトがそうしろって言うんならそうする。
Aww. I like how he noticed that.
ミサのこと心配してくれてありがとう、ライト。でもミサ、いい方法思いついちゃった。絶対ライトの役に立てる。
So is her plan something on her own, or is her plan the things in which she talked with Rem about?
そうですか。
Are they switching? Oh no. What is she thinking, dude? Oh, she's meeting with him. So what are her intentions with meeting with him now? Who the fuck are you? You ain't got that same glow.
デートです。変なことされそうになっても、ミサ人を殺せるから大丈夫だけど。
Can you just say that?
何を考えているんだミサ。これは八神ライトの言うと。
No, it is not.
こと言うなミサちゃんは。
Yeah, it's not something normal people just say, is
本
it?
当だもん。だってミサは第二のキラだから。
まさかこの
ああ
過去に第二のキラだったとしても今もなんてないよな。記憶もなくしているはず。
Yeah, now the head gets spinning because everything that you thought up and you're like, oh, this is how it's going, and this is all kind of just falling apart before your eyes.
ミサもキラにしか第二のキラの証拠見せる気ないし。
キラにしか見せない。どういう
Mm-hmm.
意味？
Maybe prove who you are.
キラのお嫁さんになるのが夢だ。
Oh, okay.
絶対に
She's going an interesting way with this.
じゃあ俺がキラだから結婚してくれよミサちゃん。
We go silent. Well, I was just joking.
ああ、マジさ。
じゃあ証拠見せ合いましょうよ。
そりゃ無理だ。
Oh, no, she's playing it like, okay, okay.
じゃあ殺してみろよ。
About
俺
that.
はキラかもしれないよ。
いいよ。でも悪い人しか殺さないよ。
そうだな。悪い人か。
Is this where you like just say it and then Rem does it for you to kind of help?
手星銀蔵、大手サラ金会社の社長。ひどい取り立てで有名で、場合によっては保険金で払わせる悪党だ。
That's kind of
どう
fucked.
だ？
Bro just parked in the middle of a bridge.
電話すればわかる。
じゃあちょっとあっち向いて。
私が金星銀蔵を殺すんだ。それで樋口を信用させる。
Oh, she has something else in her mind.
はい。もう死んでるよ。
四つ葉の樋口だ。
今社長が倒れて息が後にしてくれ。
Huh. Shit, I guess I gotta believe you.
私が指名した人間を今この場で。これは力を持っていなければ絶対にできない。
You have no choice but to believe it now. Oh.
で、俺がキラなら結婚するんだな。
Yup.
なんで急にそんな真剣な顔になるの？
Because it's almost like he is. And he wants
じ
this.
ゃあ証拠。
俺は家に帰らないと殺せない。わかるだろう。
ああ、それじゃダメね。ミサを樋口さんの家に連れ込むコンテンツ。
Yeah.
じゃあ逆に犯罪者裁くの止めてみてよ。キラなら止められるはずでしょ。で、ミサが裁き始めてって言ったら裁くの。それなら
Take a quick break real quick.
わかった。俺はキラだから、ミサちゃんに信用してもらうために、今から犯罪者裁きを止める。そして、俺がキラだと分かってもらえたら結婚だ。
Something's not sitting right well about this, though. Yeah. Really cool. I like that one a lot. I think we're finally, nice uptick here of what's been going down. Very happy that we're able to finally get Misa kind of involved here. And even though a lot of what actually occurred this episode came more on her own will and her deciding exactly what she wants to do instead of directly working under them, was really cool to see too, because it allows you kind of see into her mind. And despite the way that she kind of plays herself off or acts when she's around others, she might come off kind of like airheaded in a way, but she's really not, and she can be very smart and put things together while attempting to become the spokesperson, I guess, or like the face of the Ottawa group in a way. She ends up having in contact somehow with Rem. Rem comes back in contact with her by touching her with one of the pages because she is kind of concerned, I guess, in a way that this other guy who is our new Kira in a way is going to be weird towards her, and he's going to do something because he keeps saying about how he needs her and he wants to become her to become his wife and all this other stuff. So Rem, being the protective person that she is trying to look out for Misa in a way. And from there is able to kind of make like an explanation about everything that's kind of going down or has gone down in the past and is currently going down now. So Misa fully can understand, and we're able to see a bit into her, basically how quick she's able to digest everything and fully understand what's going on within the situation. Well, I'm assuming you have a monster in the mirror behind you. You have, kind of holding you down. You kind of don't really have a choice but to believe them that it's a real thing and what they are, right? Like you're almost forced to in a way. But it was cool to like kind of see that. And I like the questions that Rem was kind of posing in a way about, even now after finding out all this info, do you still like love Light and like all these kind of questions? Do you still trust him? Like all these things to essentially kind of get a look into her mind, is if she's the same person that she was even after she kind of got corrupted in a way by having this ability and having this power. And we're able to kind of verify that she's basically still the same, and Rem's able to verify it to herself that this is still the same person that I was so attached to before, and I would love to continue to be that way, and it makes you feel justified in a way for the decisions that Rem's had to make, unfortunately, and having to put all the trust in Light and figuring everything out. This is a perfect thing for everyone because they're kind of all figured out that they're all still the same person at heart, right? Speaking on that, we're able to even see something similar to Light when he starts, paying attention to the types of killings and everything that happened beforehand, and then what's happening now, and how there might be multiple different people involved, and how his values kind of align with what the first person was doing, and how it shows you that even after they got corrupted, in a way, sometimes like he went a bit overboard, like as he started using people that kind of got in his way, maybe ones who didn't actually cause crimes or harm or anything, but he still held strongly to the same exact values as he has even now without the memories of it all. So that's good to know. Something I was completely wrong on, I guess. I don't know why I was under the impression that the moment that they get in contact with the book again, all their memories end up returning. So unless like they physically have to touch the entire book for that to happen, but maybe that's probably not even the case either. I'm just assuming it's simply they don't get them back. So if that's the case, which we see here with Misa, I'm very curious what's going to happen when Light finally gets it back. But because of the thing I just mentioned about having the same values and all that type of stuff, I'm assuming nothing's really going to change, and he's going to be able to pick back up where he left off basically and carry out the same exact things. Question I do have too is the fact that Misa did this deal with the Shinigami eyes beforehand, right? So she ends up losing the eyes, I'm assuming, when she no longer has ownership anymore. So if that happens, she loses half the lifespan when she initially did the deal, and then now they're gone. Did she regain that, or did she get stuck exactly where she was at because the deal had already been done at some other point? I mean, and not that it's probably even relevant anymore because it doesn't matter, but I am curious of what the situation would be with that. Misa's told basically to put all of her trust in Light, though, and that the plan that he's been setting forward, I guess, or explained to Rem in the plan that they put forward, the first place when they were trying to set everything up and deal with what exactly we have going on right now, is going as planned, and everything that Light, wants is kind of coming the way that it is, and we just kind of need to give him time and follow what he wants to do, and it's going to lead us down the correct path. However, for whatever reason, Misa decides against that and decides, I don't want to just listen to it. Well, she does. She kind of wants to prove, maybe it's a similar situation to like Matsuda, and wants to prove useful in a way. Not that she's not useful, or not that she maybe feels that she isn't, but she feels that she's in a position that she can fully catch this guy now, right? And she can do everything in her power to do it. So instead of playing, like laying low and letting them take control of everything, she can kind of get a jump start on things. And if she does that, Light will fall for her more, and everything else will be perfect, right? So she devises some sort of plan that ends up working out really well, where she's able to get in contact with this guy who is the new user, and she's able to kind of talk to him and get him on recording, stating exactly, who he is and what his power and everything is. And because he's so down horrendous and really wants to just get in like touch with her and marry her in a way, he's able to kind of fall for this a bit easier. But her being able to have this contact with Rem now, it makes a lot more sense. So she kind of just uses the excuse of, oh, I'll do something to prove who I am, because she comes forward as I am the second one, even though she was initially. She comes forward as if she still is, which kind of throws him all around, because he's under the impression that no longer there is anyone else but him, and there were people before, but now he's the one with the soul power. So he's kind of confused, how the hell is there still somebody else? And it kind of forces her into playing her hand as well of proving who she is. So all she does is say, basically, give me the name and the face of this person, and then the moment that happens, Rem can take full charge and be able to do anything she wants and kill this person, basically, and set it up. So it looks like Misa still has all these powers, and Misa can do whatever she wants. As a result, she's able to gain his trust completely, though, and now he is absolutely thrilled, because he knows for a fact, based on the things that she said, that she'll marry him if he can prove who he is. But she doesn't trust him enough to go back to like his place and let him get his notebook or anything and do it. So she basically comes up with like these conditions for how they're going to make this work, and he completely jumps on top of it, openly stating everything while she gets it all on recording. And she's able to show that off now to everybody who's working on the investigation and everything that's going on there. And everyone's so like proud of her and everything that's going on, because now they think that they finally caught Kira and this thing's going to be put to rest, and Misa's the one who like saved the day here. But you see a reaction out of L, almost as if he doesn't trust it in a way, or there's something on his mind. And it's similar to the one that we saw throughout earlier in the episode, when she specifically said something about how she'll follow exactly what Light wants, or she'll do the things exactly as he wants. And he kind of had a look to him like, like confused, like why she would say that. I don't know exactly what it is. I really can't think of it right now, what it would be. But something in there was throwing him off. And even now, something still isn't sitting right with him. So maybe he's initially just having these panics that maybe he was actually right all along, and she ended up getting this power back and was able to somehow, and now that's the only reason she was able to trick this dude. Or maybe this just isn't actually the case, or he still doesn't want to give up the idea that he thinks it was Light beforehand, and that it still possibly could be. I don't know the exact reason for why maybe he's feeling the way that he is, but something about it just isn't sitting right with him where it is for everybody else. Because as we've always seen, every time they kind of jump to conclusions and immediately are like, oh, we did it, oh, good job, he kind of is like, there's something else in there, like another layer to what's kind of going on. Because even if you do have the name, you still got to figure out a way to kind of verify even more than him verbally saying it, as well as catching him. So I don't know, curious the way that he kind of goes with that, but I like this one a lot. Very happy with kind of the developments that we got, and the idea that we were able to use Misa a lot, and her be able to use herself in a way, and be able to take things in her own hands, and us not have to have somebody else just kind of following orders in a way. And she's able to kind of just do things on her own, and we're able to see another side of her once again, of how smart that she really can be in these situations. Gonna be all from me. Really like this one though. If you liked it all, hit the like and subscribe. Do mean a lot to me. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and my anime list. Both links are in the description. Check out the other videos and channel, and leave any comments about this episode or this series, as well as recommend other things for me to watch at some other point. I'll be back for episode 22 very soon, hopefully. And you guys have a good one. See ya.